Graham Souness. Did I get it right? I get it right.
No, you didn't say Souness.
I'm back.
Catherine!
Top of the league.
No one thought it was possible. No one thought this was coming back. But here we are. We're not top of the league anymore. But we were after we played, and that's really all that counts. 24-25 season. Premier League Pisstake is here. We're going to be going through the games, taking the piss out of what's bad, having a go at everyone that isn't Manchester United, basically, and talking about the fact that after Manchester United played, we were top of the league.
And also talking about how you said Mafta.
Afterwards. That's because I'm so excited about Harry Maguire. I just put M at the start of every single word now. Let's get into my show.
Starting first, Friday night football under the floodlights, Old Trafford. What a beautiful night it was. Oh God, Joe, for a second there. I thought we were going to do it.
Didn't you?
I thought we were going to do it.
First 15 minutes, United, right back to last season.
Yes.
It wasn't great. We gave the ball away too much. But the thing that I saw, even in those times where we were giving the ball away, they had loads of possession, we weren't conceding shots, we weren't conceding chances. And that is
the real quiz.
That's the real quiz. Yeah. United, yes, we could do with scoring more goals, but there's nothing more exciting than conceding fewer goals, is there?
It's really exciting. And you know what? I got there. I was so pumped up.
There was so much excitement in the air.
I thought we were going to win like 4-0 or something crazy like that, as you do first day of the season. Turn up there and then you're singing the songs and you're going. And then it gets to half time and you think, oh no. Is this happening again?
I was so buzzing before the game. Can we get a little clip of me on the watchline before the match? I was up, I was getting behind people, high-fiving, walking around, screaming with excitement.
You've got to be worried when Joe's excited and he's behind you.
No, you don't need to worry about it.
Big problem.
Only good things happen in that situation.
Problemo,
Everyone can attest to that. Manchester United won, Fulham 0, clean sheet, top of the league, 1 goal.
You know how back Man United are?
Couldn't be more back.
Even Harry Maguire put in a performance.
Look at this. 2 versus 1, by himself. We see the old Harry Maguire. Look at this, look. Martinez goes in too early. Luckily, he takes out an attacker because it would have been a 3v1 otherwise. Harry Maguire just doing... Oh! What's that? Poking out a little heel.
It was good from him.
Stopping counter-attacks.
I don't think that was the best thing of his game, although it was very important.
That was the most showy thing.
But it was quite good throughout the game. He was even going on little wanders up the field and stuff. And who knows, maybe now we'll get 40 million for him.
No, don't say that. He's staying. I'm going to say something right now. Harry Maguire is the best 4th choice centre-back of any team in the Premier League. I love
Eric Ten Hag saying that to Harry Maguire at a meeting. So I've got good news and bad news.
Yeah.
You are the best at what you do.
Okay. So what's the good news?
But what that is being 4th choice.
Right, that's the bad news. Yeah, okay.
But on the other hand, Eric goes, we've bought an injured defender.
So you're up to 3rd choice.
And the short Argentinian fella, he's always injured.
So you're up to 2nd choice. I'm starting every week. Yeah. Thank you very much. I said this before though. Do you remember when we were playing in the Europa League and we won the Europa League and we had Romero in goal? I said that he was the best 2nd choice keeper I've ever seen. And people were like, well, that's not a thing. But it is a thing.
Because also when he was number 1, he wasn't the best.
No, but when he's 2nd choice, world class.
When there's someone ahead of him, someone in the way.
Yeah.
He will become the number 1.
And that's Harry Maguire.
Harry Maguire
is the best 4th choice centre-back in the Premier League. You heard it here first. He was unbelievable. I genuinely thought he was very good. You heard it here 4th. It wasn't all good though. Garnacho's miss at the end. This is after the goal's gone in. We'll get to that goal in just a second.
I'll tell you a little secret about that.
What, the Garnacho miss?
Yeah.
Let's see it first. Let's just see a couple of screenshots while we're talking. Carry on.
Alejandro Garnacho did that on purpose.
Go on.
He did that on purpose. One, he's like me. He's screaming out, Rashford, shoot, get a goal for yourself, son.
Yeah.
And then Rashford passes and you're thinking, that's not good. So he went, right, I'm going to make him think I'm useless. So next time he has a shot, scores himself. 4D chess.
That is 4D chess. It's the sort of double bluffing of football, isn't it? If you ever pass to me again, I'll fuck it up. Like, you know those people, it's like, oh, Daddy, we put the wardrobe up. And you've done it so badly. You've glued the doors to the inside. Yeah. Everything's upside down. You're somehow locked in it.
I know,
you've got a coat hanger and your T-shirt. Yeah, and then it's like, no one's ever going to ask me to do this again now. So if he ever asks you to pass again, you're going, you literally missed an open net.
So then he scores more goals.
So Rashford gets more goals.
So he's inadvertently causing Rashford to have a 30-goal season. And
I love that.
If we won 2-0, it's a bit bait that Man United are backing it.
Yeah.
We're letting everyone know what's going on.
Yeah.
We're showing smoke signals that we're winning the league.
Yeah. The thing is,
stop that.
A 1-0 is a true show. For the people like us, for people like you at home who watch United every week, who love Man United, we saw the difference from last season. But the likes of the press, you're going to see those clips of like American pundits on ESPN still slagging us off. They only just scored against Fulham. You know what? We want that. We love that. The expectation is here. We know that something's happening, but to everyone else, they're going, 1-0 win over Fulham, that's okay. We don't need to worry about Man United. But then we incy-wincy spider our way up the league because we keep winning performances like that.
Like I say, we're going to be second or third all season and then win it.
And all it takes is Man City to get relegated. Sham City, more like.
Yeah.
Embarrassing. Let's have a look at the goal
Sham
then.
City.
How's that work?
Something fishy going on over
yes,
there.
Love it. I couldn't be prouder of your chowder. Right, Joshua Zirkzee. First game, gets on the score sheet.
Joshua.
Just a little toe pokey to the back post. Thoughts?
Great finish.
Lovely finish, wasn't it?
And got a little tip for you.
There we go.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Is this one of your fun facts?
Yeah, it's a little fun fact.
Just so everyone's aware at home, these fun facts are usually either fun or a fact, but never both. So go on, I'll take one.
Ruud van Nistelrooy scored on his debut for Manchester United at Old Trafford against Fulham.
Wow.
That year, Manchester United won the league. Now we have another Dutch striker here.
Coached by?
Ruud van Nistelrooy. Scoring on his debut at Old Trafford against Fulham. Ipso facto, 21 is coming.
It is fun.
And if you really want another little nugget of hope in there, Robin van Persie, his Old Trafford debut, scored against Fulham. Manchester United won the league.
Is that the one where he hooked it over his shoulder?
Hooked that bitch right in the top corner.
Oh, wow. This is it, isn't it?
It's all coming up Millhouse,
if you
brother.
ignore the Memphis Depay debut, because he was also a Dutch attacker, and we certainly didn't win
It wasn't a striker. He was a winger, by the way.
Yeah, so Martinez versus Traore. Battle time. Battle lines have been drawn. He said, I put him on the weights. Look at this. First time he got him, second time, bang! Leaning across him, chuck him on the floor a little bit. I saw people on Twitter saying, oh, you put him on the weights. Yeah, but he did you first. Martinez literally references in that interview that he did him first. He says, he killed me and I killed him after that and I learned from it. That's what you want. He admits his faults, but talks about the successes.
That
this
interview
is
was
true
so good,
modern
really.
football.
This is a man. This is a proper man. He's a proper Man United player as well.
Yep.
He's going to win the league, isn't he?
He's got to.
At some point.
He wins everything. He's won the Copa America, he's won the league in Ajax, he's won the World Cup. What else has he done?
Do you know what as well? Fun fact.
Oh, God.
This is actually both fun and a fact.
Oh.
Might be less off the fun side. Lisandro Martinez.
Right.
Yeah.
So far, so good.
Played against FA Cup final. Yeah.
Played in
the FA Cup final against Manchester City.
That's what you meant.
Yeah. Man United didn't concede while he was on the pitch. When he went off, we conceded.
Okay.
Argentina at Copa America.
Yeah.
Did not concede when Lisandro Martinez was on the pitch.
That's true.
And now, we've started the season in the Premier League, ignoring the Charity Shield, because that's not a real game.
Not a real game, man.
Lisandro Martinez didn't concede.
Yeah.
Man United didn't concede. If we can keep him on the pitch
we don't concede
all season, we will not concede.
That's incredible. That's absolutely incredible.
That is a fun fact.
Tell you what as well, not only is he not conceding, but he's also scoring goals because he's put Jamie Carragher in the back of the net, hasn't he? Have you seen that interview?
Yeah, he's bigger than me.
Jamie Carragher.
Jamie
basically
Carragher.
Sucking up to Martinez, standing next to him, being all fun. You're not on CBS now, mate. You're not all silly fun boy now, mate.
Oh, look who's seeing eye to eye because they're the same size.
Yeah. Also, it pisses me off this. Jamie Carragher, when he first arrived, he said, this cannot work. It cannot work a centre-back this side. And then all of a sudden you see him play, and now you're busy mates with him.
Yeah.
He deserves an apology, not just a,
I didn't mean that.
Getting off with it by joking. You tried to ruin his career in England, and now all of a sudden you want to be best mates with him just because he's taller than you. Grow up.
Come on.
Sick of it.
This is supposed to be a fun show.
Oh, yeah.
Getting angry again.
No, I'm not angry, sorry.
Don't get angry.
What do you think Martinez is wearing footwear-wise? It's got to be those Adidas sliders, hasn't it? Almost certainly.
Yeah, he's got sliders on,
Yeah.
and your man Jamie Carragher's got some heels on because he's got some nice little shiny shoes.
He's got a Cuban heel, and I think he's got, do you know those little
Lift.
sort of little rubber lifts
The Trump lift.
that Vladimir Putin
You see when
wears?
Trump got shot and his lift could fly out his shoe?
He's got an extra 3 inches in those shoes.
I once went to see a Michael Jackson impersonation, didn't it? And the geezer had like this thing in his shoe so he could do that thing.
Yeah, the nail in the thing.
I feel like if Trump didn't have something in his shoe, he'd just constantly topple over.
He's got this sort of posture.
He's built like a bowling pin, isn't it?
Where he's sort of like that, and he's got his bum sticking out. He's got this sort of, him and Raheem Sterling have got the same body shape, but just 2 foot taller and 3 stone heavier. Manchester United 1, Fulham 0. Great start to the season. Fantastic
Winning
start. Winning the league. Right, let's move on to Ipswich versus Liverpool then. Kieran McKenna, United's former coach, who's just signed like a 20-year deal for Ipswich, by the way, which is going to look mad when they get immediately relegated.
I thought only Chelsea were giving deals out like that.
It was unbelievable. But before that, obviously, going into the game, Liverpool, brand new manager, Arne Slot, which there has to be some way to take the piss out of that name. I haven't worked it out yet.
Change the N to an S.
Slot.
See, he's actually good at it.
It was so simple. Arne Slot, before the game, obviously we all saw it. With the cutest little picky of all time.
Why is he one of your French girls?
Why is he in that pose like that?
Is that real?
Is it real? I think it is, isn't it?
It has to be real.
Yeah.
Because surely if that's not real, you have to come out and make a statement, innit?
Yeah.
You have to come out and make a statement.
We've recently seen some deep fakes. Speaking of deep fakes, there's Arne Slot looking like a bald Ted Lasso, and the similarity is there, isn't it? It is there.
First off, sorry to KG before I say this.
Oh no.
Ted Lasso's fucking shit, isn't it? I'm fed up of people, oh, Ted Lasso's so good, and then I see a clip, like a 3-minute clip on Twitter, so I watch it and I think, this is the cheesiest, shittiest, cringiest show I've ever seen in my life. It's worse than something like Renford Rejects, which is actually good. You know when they, like Bend It Like Beckham, when they have like football scenes in it, and you think,
yeah, and
what is this?
The goal is like diving out of the way, and the ball just trickles in, and they're sliding in for tackles and stuff.
Or when they're playing football in The Sopranos and Meadows in goal. That's what Ted Lasso is.
But anyway, he looks a little bit like him.
Sorry, KG.
Liverpool won 2-0, but I saw some weaknesses there. I thought first half Ipswich looked very good. I think Liverpool, they
got tired, didn't they?
A little bit. Ipswich got tired. It always
tired.
happens though, doesn't it? You have the newly promoted side who played good football the league below. At home, you play very well first half, and then eventually that quality shows. Annoying, but let's take the piss out of this shot from Alexis McAllister. Go on. Corner ball. Comes out. Someone thinks they're Paul Scholes, and not quite.
That was a pass, that.
It was. And do you know something, right? And I've never done this before, and I'm sure I will never do this again. We need to show that Paddock FC goal. Because it's exactly this, but it goes in, and it happened this weekend.
It was in short, that was poor. Nodded first man. Shot on goal! Oh!
Oh! It is unbelievable. This is what Alexis McAllister was trying to do, and failed.
So are you saying, and Stephen Harrison, I assume, agrees with you on this, Alexis McAllister couldn't play for Paddock?
He couldn't get in Paddock FC. If you can't be putting them in the back of the net, you're not getting in the 13th tier team, mate. Unlucky. Sorry about that. Honestly, Liverpool won, but no one really cares.
Ipswich were good as well. Shout out Sam Morsey and Ali Al-Hamadi.
Yeah.
They were good, man. First Iraqi to play in the Premier League as well.
Really?
It should have been Zidane Iqbal, really, innit?
No. It felt like it was going to be at one point as well, didn't it?
Well, he was the first British Asian player to play in the Champions League, so, it's not too bad.
That's pretty good. That's very
I think
good.
Ipswich stay up,
I hope they do. I really do hope they do. It's one of them for me. Either they'll look like a spirited side and be sort of out of the bottom 3 by kind of Christmas and never look back, or they're going to finish.
Also, there could be loads of people with point deductions.
That's true. That is true, indeed. Let's move on then. Arsenal 2, Wolves 0. Now, we don't need to talk about Arsenal winning because they sort of do that these days. But we do need to talk about a couple of different things. One is Mosquera and Gabriel Jesus have... Let's just play the clip. What? What's going on there? How can that be allowed?
You reckon he went?
No, if he really wanted to follow through with it, no pun intended, what he should have done is grabbed him and then shown the fingers to Gabriel Jesus and said, "Smell your mum," because that's what we used to say at school. But weirdly as well, that means that his own mum has been up his arse, which is double or maybe even sort of triple diss. So if I was him, I'm whipping out the smell your mum. I don't know how she got back there, but she did, and that's bad on you, okay?
So also, 1 second, let's not go away from this thing.
Oh yeah, the butt.
Should he be getting a knock on his door from some old Bill?
It's illegal, isn't it?
It's unwanted bum touching.
Yeah, my genitals are private.
Don't touch my bum.
No, and it's not just the bum, because the cheek,
He's
we
also
give a
tried
pat on
to
the cheek.
give it a little swipe.
He's feeling the curvature of the earth there, and no one wants that. He's in the credit card zone.
Also,
he shouldn't be there.
Gabriel Jesus has been playing. What minute did this happen in? It's
sure.
already 2-0 to Arsenal, so it's quite late in the game.
Yeah.
He's been running around. You know your arse after a game of football stinks, man. You got grass in there. You got them beads from goals in there.
Yeah, little 3G pellets lining my arse crack.
You ain't even 3G pellets. They just look like it.
Yeah,
Rabbit droppings. All that stuff going on back there. And you're sticking your hand in there. He's a freak.
He's a freak.
He's a freak.
You know what? Good on him. Imagine if you're walking through the Trafford Centre and you see an old bloke tying his shoelaces. And you just give him the mascara treatment. You're sent away for 2 years.
Some old bloke is in the Trafford Centre waiting for that.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm just tying my laces,
He's got
everyone.
the back flap of his onesie open.
Yeah.
Everything's out, just tying his laces. But genuinely, you do that in the street. I know people say this about football all the time with tackles and stuff, but they're part of the game. This isn't. Inappropriate touching of another person's anus is illegal.
It's mental.
In every walk of life. I don't even think he got booked for it. Didn't Gabriel Jesus
That's
get
a
booked
sending
for that
off, surely.
just before? It's got to be a sending off.
That's a sending off.
And an immediate administering of hand sanitizer as well. Immediately, before he even gets off the pitch.
And a little knock on the door.
Yeah, exactly.
I would press charges if I was Gabriel Jesus, by the way.
Yeah, me too. What I would try to do, as soon as I feel the hand there, I'm doing everything I can to immediately shit myself.
But you see Gabriel Jesus' face, he's like, what just happened?
He can't even comprehend
Like, he
it.
doesn't even know what's going on.
It's unbelievable.
Poor fella.
Maybe he thought it was one of Arteta's sort of ways to get the best out of him. Maybe he thought Arteta had paid the opposition player to do that. Because Arteta loves a little tricky... It's not the first time he's had someone's hand in his back pocket recently, is it? You saw about the pickpocket that Arteta got in before pre-season.
And Keno was right. Must mean they're going to win the league.
It must mean they're going to win the league.
The Arsenal fans here, they've got to be the worst, innit? They won their first game of the season. And you had two of their pillocks arguing with each other outside the ground.
Yeah, play the clip.
The only team to push City was Arteta. Not even Klopp.
So what I'm saying,
Right? Not even Klopp.
Klopp is the only person who beat Mikel Arteta.
Listen, the last 2 seasons for your job.
Klopp is the only manager who beat.
I know that. We know that. But if
shut the fig up and start.
What the fuck, man?
Why are we focusing
How
on
do you
that?
find an argument? Like, I'm convinced Arsenal fans could argue with them in an empty room.
On that then, Arteta, is he the second best manager in the Premier League? 'Cause
No.
we have got enough evidence on this very show to say that he isn't. But is he better than Emery? Let's just stick to that. Is he better than Unai Emery as a manager?
You got to ask me the question properly.
Is Unai Emery better than Arteta?
Yes!
He is. He just is.
He is.
He's won 3
Ten
Europa
Hag's as
Leagues.
well.
He won 1 for Villarreal against Manchester United when they were massive underdogs. He's got Aston Villa to top 4. He's won other than an FA
And they'll
Cup.
get top 4 again. They beat West Ham this weekend.
They're a good team and he's a very good manager. Arteta's won 1 trophy in his career. That's it. That puts you behind Ten Hag.
And he won that with Emery's team.
It puts you behind loads of different people. Yeah, since he built his sort of master squad, he's won absolutely nosh all.
Master Squad sounds like some weird, futuristic, racist police force, doesn't it?
See, I think it sounds like you and all your mates just... Newcastle versus Southampton! 1-0 to Newcastle. Lucky boys,
Southampton,
Newcastle.
you bunch of knobs.
Why? What's up with them?
They're playing against 10 men and they lose.
Yeah, it is embarrassing. Fabian Schär got a red card. Brereton Diaz doing his best wind-up game. You know
Good work
what?
from Brereton Diaz, isn't it? It is good work from
I've
Brereton
completely
Diaz.
changed my mind on this sort of thing. It used to wind me up, but I watched a montage, and you're going to hate this. I've done a complete 180 on Neil Maupay as well. I thought he was the biggest bellend ever, and then I watched a montage of 2.5 minutes of him being a dickhead on the pitch, and it really made me like him. Because I thought, you need people like this. You need twats. But not twats that are sort of slagging off minorities and all that, like we've seen with some former pros. People who are just kicking off on the pitch, fighting back, pulling shirts, getting up to people and then falling over. I like that. I respect that. Fabian Schär, you've fallen for it. You are a fool.
He did
It's
fall
not a
for
red
it.
card, but you're a fool
I know.
anyway.
I felt it was harsh to be a red card,
Definitely.
but it was a red card.
You can't be headbutting
Because you
people.
can't be throwing your head around willy-nilly, mate.
No, see, and it's not just Master Squad, it's tunnel fights.
Yeah.
Afterwards,
happened in
they're
the
all
tunnel?
kicking off in the tunnel, aren't they? Brereton Diaz booting off with everyone.
Oh, they love a
Forget it.
scrap down there, don't
Yeah,
they?
they do. They
They
do.
love it. That tunnel. Remember Bowyer and that?
Yeah.
Kieran Dyer.
Kieran Dyer and Bowyer on the pitch.
Oh, what a mad state of affairs.
Fair enough.
Who was
Newcastle-
manager for them then?
Was it Keegan?
Nah, it wasn't Keegan, it was long gone.
Was it? Not
Long
Keegan
gone.
second.
Pardew.
Second stint Keegan knows well before Pardew. It might have even been, was it Bobby Robson?
Was it Joel Kinnear?
We'll find out. Ethan's going to Google that right now.
Dyer scrap.
Let's just
value.
cut.
Graham
Souness.
Souness. Did I get it
Wait,
right? I get it right.
No, you didn't say Souness. Let's move on then to Chelsea versus Manchester City. And this is a little beef that's sort of growing. We're
Also,
growing
I
beef here.
disagree with this beef.
Go on then.
Nothing wrong with Cucurella singing a song.
No.
Let him
This
have a
is
little
not
sing
Enzo
song.
Fernandez singing a song.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Chelsea captain, by the way. Captain. Can you imagine 2 months ago saying, not only is he going to be back in the squad straight away, he'll be captain first game of the season?
Yeah, it's
Not even
mental.
2 months ago, 1 month ago. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That was
Anyway,
a big power move, isn't it?
from Fernandez.
Like, we know all of your dressing room hate you right now.
Yeah.
Wesley Fofana don't even want to play with you.
Uninhibited racism, it was called by one of his own
Yeah.
teammates.
That was on the pitch.
Yeah.
And he's gone into the dressing room and the manager's gone, how do we resolve this? No one's listening to our £100 million midfielder. No. I know. Stick the armband on him.
Yeah.
Now they have to listen to it.
And hand out hymn sheets to everyone else and make them sing it as well. Unbelievable.
God.
What? How has that happened?
Or if
That's
they were
mad.
Liverpool and Kenny Dalglish, that would have wore T-shirts for him.
That's true. Or just John Terry being there.
Put Enzo Fernandez on a T-shirt.
Yeah.
That's probably how he got away with it. John Terry made a phone call. Hey, listen, you
First of
once,
all-
you once gave a racist
Yeah.
a guard of honour off the pitch
Yeah. First
on the
of all-
26th minute of a game.
Morning, lads. First of all, great song. Loved the lyrics. Been singing it all the time. They've got the kids singing it. That's how much I've been playing it. Secondly, make him captain, because that's what we do.
Yeah.
Phone down. Unbelievable. Chelsea lost anyway. Cucurella and Haaland having this little beef. Does he disrespect him? He was asking him for his kit last year. Now
One
he's
thing you
singing songs
can't
about him.
though,
What?
you can't sing that song, go down with cramp, and then call for the player that you sang the song about to come and help you with your
Yeah.
cramp. And
Embarrassing.
Haaland just laughed at him.
Yeah.
And I rate that.
Yeah, I rate that as well. I wanted them to win that game, of course, but part of me is glad that Chelsea aren't being rewarded for what is, I think, the worst run club in the Premier League. I know there are owners who are more neglecting, who don't care about the club. I think that obviously the Glazers are terrible, what's going on at Everton is terrible. But I think in terms of what is going on football-wise, I've never seen anything like Chelsea, and I think it's absolutely horrendous.
Carnage.
It's
absolute
horrible.
Carnage.
It's
Have you seen the
absolutely
state
horrible.
of their gym as well?
Unbelievable. Let's get this in here.
It's
Look
like
at
turning
this.
up at my gym in January.
Yeah.
All these weirdos there.
This
I don't know
is
what's going on.
Monday, January the 2nd,
Yeah.
in the Pure Gym. Look how many people there are.
I thought it was a meme, you know.
Did you
I thought it was
legit?
fake.
Like it was AI generated.
Yeah.
Also, here's something. Why are they in the Great British Bake Off tent? Why is that their gym?
Because they've had to extend it out. Like, they've had to get a temporary tent like there's a wedding
You've
going on in
got
someone's garden.
Yeah, Paul Hollywood's going around dishing out handshakes, but he runs out of time because there's 600 people in there. Look at him. There's
far
no
too many
space for
people.
anything.
They haven't got enough balls to go around.
They've got nothing. There's not enough weights. There's not enough balls. They've got to move them all
Is
out
Enzo
because
Fernandez wearing his captain's armband in the gym?
Yeah.
Bring
Was.
that back.
Was he? No, he wasn't.
He was wearing an armband.
No, it's not. It's one of them things that tracks how racist you are.
His is pinging off
It's
the
like,
charts.
it's like a tag.
His is
racist words.
smoke's coming out of it.
Unbelievable.
The
They
little
need to
twat.
trim that
What
squad.
a little knobhead.
Need to trim that
He's
squad.
shit as well. £100 million and he's shit.
Right, that's going to be all from us, isn't it?
Well, it was going to be all.
We'll trim some of that.
But we had the Olise piece.
Oh, yeah. Should we talk?
Do you want to see Elise's piece?
This is his interview before the Bayern Munich game. United were linked with him, which I think is why we should show this. But look, has anyone ever been less asked about an interview in their life?
What do you expect from the Bundesliga? Do you think it will be different in comparison to the Premier League? And does it fit your own qualities?
I think it will probably be a bit different. But, I don't know.
Has anyone ever been less asked? I mean, I get you don't have to be like blown away, some sort
It's
of
not
comedian
Cole Palmer
on stage.
levels, is it? Like,
I
Cole
think
Palmer's actually, like, not all there.
But yes, but exactly. But Olise is choosing to be like this.
Yeah, but he said he don't know, innit?
Yeah, but
I also think, you know,
on.
when you're a really good footballer, you're a little bit not all there.
Do you think?
Yeah, you know why? Because you've been such a good footballer all your life, yeah?
Yeah.
So in school, you were part of the cool kid just because you were a good footballer. Everyone liked you, you know, everyone wanted to be around you in school, everything. Secondary school, the same. then you don't even finish school because now you're going to fucking training, all the time, and you're training with other idiots that don't go to school. Yeah, they've got to make a conscious effort to become clever, and they don't have to because everything's given to them, everything's handed to them. Especially if you're good. He's good.
He is good.
He would have been the best of his class in most teams he's ever been in.
Every team.
So he's just going to be an idiot.
But then you've got people like Axel Twanzebe who's got GCSEs coming out his arse. And he got like 9 A stars.
Yeah, but he's been injured so much.
He's been swatting up while he's been injured. He's got them CGP books at home, hasn't he?
I hope he has a big one at Ipswich.
Yeah, me too. I love Axel Twanzebe. Yeah, good lad.
Anyway, that's it.
Beautiful.
Well done. It's good to be back.
It's really good to be back. Windpipe that.
Right then, thank you very much everyone for joining us. It's back. It's great to be back. Premier League Pisstake is back. I'm back. You're back. Paddock's back. Yeah. Let me put my hand through that. Thank God I didn't.
I cannot wait for this season. I've got a sneaky little feeling United are going to go under the radar, win a few games, keep a few players fit.
Say it. Say it.
Something's coming, mate.
Say it.
I can't. You say it.
21's got it. High five.
See you in a bit.
See you in the next one.